and welcome to this new update on my channel. I'm Danny Walker. Thank you for clicking this episode. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit your notifications bell so you know when new episodes come out so we can hang out together every week. Today we're going to talk about what Catriona has said on a recent interview for ABS-CBN. And this to me was really great, and I think it's an example of positivity in pageantry, which is really why I wanted to highlight it. So in this interview, they asked Catriona, what is your message to Rabiya considering she's facing opposition and controversy? Catriona said, I've reached out to her just to try to comfort her so she knows that as a Miss Universe Philippines, there will always be people who talk about you, both positive and negative. It really comes with the territory of being a Philippine queen. She continued to say that she has an amazing opportunity to really rise above the hate and rise above the criticism and really show people how a queen can positively impact their community at such a time as this. And I think that is so true. I want to note two important things here. First of all, that Catriona said she reached out to Rabiya, and I love that. I think that a lot of title holders crown their successor and sometimes they move on with their lives and they forget about the legacy that they've left behind and the sisterhood. And as a former Miss Montana USA, I've always reached out to our new title holders, even if they weren't my own successor, and just been supportive to just say, hey, I'm here for you. If you need anything for Miss USA or you have any questions about the entire process or want to know anything, just let me know. Like, I'm here, I'm going to be supporting for you and cheering for you, even if I can't attend their pageant in person. And that's one thing that I wish we would see more title holders do. When I won Miss Montana USA, there was only one former Miss Montana USA that reached out to me just to say congratulations. And I'll tell you, I appreciated that so much, because what I was looking forward to was being a part of this big Montana sisterhood. And I think that that's something that we can improve moving forward for title holders. That would be my advice to you. If you're giving up your title, please continue to support the ladies that come after you. You paved the way for them. Part of your reign really has opened up opportunities for them. So please support other women and continue to support your successor. So I wanted to note that. And then the other thing she talked about is that there's always going to be positive and negative people after you win a crown, right? Everybody's going to have their opinion about you. And I think it's so important to touch on that. And if this is something that you've not ever thought about, if you're watching and you're a contestant, give me a thumbs up. Just be honest. I want to know, because I feel like when I was preparing for my titles that I didn't always think about what life would really look like as a title holder. All I thought about were the good things. I never really focused on the bad. And unfortunately, you get a mix during your year of reign. And I think it's important to start talking about that, to start preparing yourself, not only for the role and the duties of being a title holder, but how are you going to handle backlash and criticism, because not everybody is going to be your biggest fan. Not every judge is going to love you. You're not always going to get the support that you want. And I want all of the contestants out there who are watching this to understand that, to brace yourself and know that it's okay, that you don't have to be loved by everyone, but to always just appreciate the people around you who are showing their support, who are pouring love and encouragement into you. Please comment love below if you agree, because I think it is something so important. We can't predict what other people are going to do. We can't control their actions, but what we can always have control over is how we're going to react to things. And I think it's so important, especially if you want to be a title holder and you are seen as a role model in your community, to continue to rise above, even if there are allegations against you like we've seen this year at Miss Universe Philippines. Sometimes that stuff happens during our reign. That's okay. Keep moving, keep pushing forward. Don't let that ruin the year that you've worked so hard for, okay? Everybody that wants to get out there and say really mean and malicious things about you, which I've experienced as a title holder, the people that are doing that are wasting their time. And it makes me sad for them, because all I ever think about is like, wow, you really have nothing better to do than to say mean things to me. I feel sorry for you. I feel so sorry for you, because I'm working on myself. I'm pouring myself into my community. I'm working to raise up the confidence and self-esteem of other young women. I'm doing things that are going to leave a positive, lasting impact. And your legacy is a legacy of negativity and terrible things to say to people, terrible criticisms. And I think that that's always important to remember. And that's how I always thought of it, was like, wow, I feel so sorry for you because I have a really blessed life, and clearly you're in a really dark, bad place if that's coming out of your mouth. Have grace with people, even if they are going to criticize you. I still experience that on this channel, no matter what I do or what I release or great intentions that I might have for videos. Things are always going to be misunderstood or misconstrued, and that does happen. People jump to a lot of conclusions if they don't understand the motivations behind certain content, and that just happens, and that's okay. So instead of choosing to focus on those people, really focus on the ones that are your supporters. All right, so that was sort of like my rant in all of this, because I do feel like what Catriona said is really great, and it applies to so many title holders, and I think it's a message that a lot of you have to hear. And those are my thoughts. So thank you so much for tuning into this episode. If you love this channel, please do me a favor, screenshot it, post it to an Instagram story, then tag and hashtag me at Dani Walker. When you do this, I get to see these posts, I can find them, and I get to repost them. I get to comment back and interact with all of you out there, and I really appreciate that. I try to read as many comments and messages that I can and respond to as many that I can, and also I take them into consideration when choosing to film the next episode for the channel. So please know that your voice is heard, even if I can't always respond to every message, but I do really appreciate you taking the time to watch the channel. It really is my dream to be able to do this and to show up for you every single week and to provide all of these insights for you and behind the scenes information. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for clicking this episode, and I hope that you're going to tune in and come back for lots more. All right. Oh, and before I forget, if you're competing for a pageant and you want some more help, sign up for my free pageant prep course. I give you so much information in that course that is going to help you to prioritize and organize your pageant prep. It's so important that you're thinking about all of these different things, and I give that away for free. So take advantage of that. Click the description below and sign up for that, and then apply those lessons to your pageant prep. Okay guys, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you at the next episode.